Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We're here for another top 10. This is a weird one. These are my top 10 dream dads of all time. Who would I want to be my dad? Luckily, I was blessed with a very crazy dad. Someone who I'll talk about him at the end. Let's just get started on the list. All fictional dads. I'm not using real life people because that would be weird. Um, And I just kind of threw this together real quick. I can't think of any other ones that are like, no, 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 I want that person. But without further ado, here's my list. Number 10, Randall Pearson from This Is Us. I loved This Is Us so much. Talked about the first 5 seasons so far, reviewed those. I finished the show. Um, Randall has a very unique upbringing, being the only black child of a white man. The white man who couldn't really help his black son see his blackness and appreciate his blackness. Very interesting, um, like I said, upbringing. And Randall's a good dude. I love Randall as a character. I love how he struggles with mental health. He struggles with race and just the reality that he's black and he grew up with a white dad. All the characters, all the kids, the Pearson three, the big three. I forgot what their name is. Randall, Kate, and Kevin. Those three look up to their dad so much that I had to make number nine, Jack Pearson, the perfect dad. Wow, the perfect dad. I love Jack Pearson so much. He struggles with his anger. He struggles with he. You see him. He's such a human character. Oh man, I'm about to get all. I'm gonna get all emotional. I love Jack so much. R.I.P. Number 8, Alan Matthews from Boy Meets World. Going from one of my favorite TV shows, This Is Us, to one of my all-time favorites as well, Boy Meets World. This Is Us was the show that knocked Boy Meets World down. Alan Matthews was a great dad to Eric and Corey, the main characters. God, I love that dude. I don't know. I don't know. Is he higher than Jack Pearson though? Ugh. Starting over, number 10, Alan Matthews, Boy Meets World. Number 9, Randall Pearson. Number 8, Jack Pearson. Now it should be good. I hope. Number 7, Daniel Hillard from Mrs. Doubtfire. What a wonderful movie. If I had to make a list of dads I'd want that were real people, Robin Williams, all the way. In this film, he wanted his kids so bad that he dressed up in drag to be a nanny, and it's just very beautiful. He just wants to be near his kids, and like you feel such an anger and resentment towards the mom for keeping the kids away. Ah, man, it's such a fantastic film. Seriously, go watch Mrs. Doubtfire if you haven't. This one might be ranked too low. My head's hurting. Number 6 is Philip Banks from The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Uncle Phil. Um, Wonderful father, wonderful uncle, wonderful man, human being, a judge, just rich as hell. And he has his flaws. It's a sitcom, but he's such a great man, such a great dude, and he raises Phil. Oh, James Avery, man. There were a lot of dads, like sitcom dads, like Carl Winslow. I could have used. Um, I wasn't a big Family Matters guy though. Um, I thought about using Danny Tanner, even though that character couldn't be further than who the fuck Bob Saget actually was. But man, Fresh Prince of Bel Air is one of my favorite shows of all time, and Philip Banks deserves to be on there. Uncle Phil, or rest in peace. Number 5, it's Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers. See, I could swap this with Philip Banks. This is the first animated character on the list. Um, I I don't know. See, I've seen more Fresh Prince than I have Bob's Burgers. Bob is funny, and he's a good dude though. But he's funny, which is a big deal for me. And he makes burgers, bro. I love burgers. Is that enough to put him above Uncle Phil though? Probably not. I'm actually gonna put Bob at 5, at 6, and Uncle Phil at 5. 1 second. 10, Alan Matthews. 9, Randall Pearson. 8, Jack Pearson. 7, Daniel Hillard. 6, Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers. And 5, Philip Banks. Should Bob Belcher... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm putting Bob at number 10. He can't be this high. God, there's so many dads to choose from, dude. That's the problem with this list too. Like, there's so many dads that would make awesome dad. Bob. I was looking at a list of like really cool dads, and I was like, Bob is a cool dad, but is he? But is he? What? I'm moving him to 10 and everybody else up. So it's Alan Matthews, Boy Meets World. Um, Randall Pearson, Jack Pearson. I'm Bob Belcher at the bottom there. Alan Matthews. Randall Pearson, Jack Pearson, Daniel Hillard, Philip Banks. Number 4, Gomez Addams. Gomez Addams from the Addams Family. Very weird. You know, they're creepy and they're kooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Not only was he a tremendous father, tremendous husband, he and Morticia's love. That's a love that you want. That's a love that you need to aspire. That's the bar, dude. You got to try to get at least to that. Mon Cherie, and just loving, just kissing up the arm, worshiping your goddess of a wife. That's what you should aspire to do, like to be. Oh man, Gomez is so good, and he's a great father. There is something that made me very emotional. This fan fiction. I'm gonna talk about it here. Wednesday Addams is in a library looking for a particular book. Can't find this book to save her life. Where is this book that she's looking for? Oh, suddenly she sees it on a pile of books that are on a red wagon. If you've grown up with Matilda, that gave me chills. It gave me goosebumps the first time I read that. I was like, and little Matilda goes, "Oh, you want to read this? I've already read it, and it's a very good book." Wednesday takes it. Thank you. And my name is Wednesday. I'm Matilda Wormwood, and it's like it made me very emotional when someone was like, "Oh my God!" Like, and you just know that they would love Matilda. The Addams Family would love Matilda. Wormwood, such a lovely name. I was like, "Oh my God, who wrote this?" Oh my God, I love fan fiction. Oh, I love you, Gomez. Love Addams Family. Number 3, Julius Rock from Everybody Hates Chris. Terry Crews, man. Terry fucking Crews. Everybody Hates Chris. What a father, dude. So, and everybody hates Chris. He's strong, but he's soft spoken. He can be soft spoken, and he's the voice of reason. He is the voice of saving your money, being smart, being. He's just a great dude. He's a great dude. Now comes the time when this list may upset some people. There are two animated characters at the top of this list. Number 2 is Mufasa from The Lion King. Remember who you are. You are my son and the one true king. Oh, I love you, Mufasa. Please be my dad. Please be. He's a lion, right? But this could be a main. This could be just pretend. Please, I want to be my dad. Please. Oh, I love you, Mufasa. Number 1, this is for us dads out there ourselves. I aspire to be a dad like this. I think a lot of us do who've seen this show. Number 1 is Bandit Healer from Bluey. This dad is so chill. And so they're both so patient, Bandit and fuck is the other one's name? Chili. They're so patient as parents. But Bandit is always he's a chubby dad. He's always just lounging about. He's just like, he doesn't want to play. As a father, who is kind of a little bit on the chubby side. Kind of a little bit. I'm fucking tired, man. I can't. But then I'll get some of their energy. They have so much energy that sometimes they give it to me. My 3 children. And I'm starting to Zoom with them. But then I'm tired. Like I am now. Making this video. And I'm just like zooming around with them. And it's awesome. But Bandit makes it look effortless. Now comes the time. My top 10's over. Let me talk about my own dad and why I love him so much. My dad's an asshole. My dad is... I'm not going to say no nonsense. He's pretty nonsensical, actually. Pretty silly. Pretty goofy. Pretty trolly. He loves to troll people. He loves poking and prodding and pissing people off. But he's my dad, and I love him. I love that he is proud of me. That's awesome. I think he raised me pretty well for the most part. He and my mom. He's a very flawed individual, but so are all of us. We're all pretty fucking flawed. I don't know. I just want to be gay and say I love my dad because I love my dad. I don't know. What else do you want from me, okay? You love your dad? Who do you want to be your dad? If your dad's shitty, who do you want to be your dad? Who would you rather have be your dad? You guys have a good one and take care.